Hey girls, good evening, good evening. Hopefully some of you guys can pop on. I'm gonna go ahead and add a couple of our, I don't know, the first couple people that pop on, I'm gonna hit invite. And then you guys can go ahead and invite your teams, tag your teams, or however that all works. There, we'll just stop there because I know you guys will pop on. Hey girls, good evening, good evening. So, I'm going to just tell you guys a little bit up front that I'm going to do this training as quickly as possible. Hello, Dee. Hey, Kristen. In hopes of that people will rewatch this and continue to rewatch this whenever they feel like they're getting stuck. I'm very not good at dragging what I have to say out and going long, deep-winded into it. So I want to let you guys know that comments and everything are super appreciated. If you have any questions though, ask them as I'm talking so that way when I go back, I can answer questions at the end of this, okay? All right, so first of all, I just wanted to welcome everybody. If you can, and like I said, invite your teams, any new girls that you have or any girls who launched previously, but maybe hadn't had such a strong launch or maybe they completely stopped. So they can relaunch, that's perfectly acceptable. All right. Let me throw some hottie on because I like the feeling on my lips. All right, so first and foremost, I want you guys to understand if you hear anything that you hear me say tonight, the most important thing, two things about launching, okay? So the first most important thing, number one, first and foremost, out of everything you're gonna hear me say tonight, the first important thing is to just do it. Launching can be scary. Launching can be intimidating. Launching can be something that you maybe have told yourself for the last 5 months you were going to do, or the last year you were going to do. Maybe you're keeping your account active just because someday you're going to launch. Okay, so the first thing that you have to do, and when we get done with this video, when you're done and you're sitting here and you're thinking about it, if you took notes, the first thing I want you to do is do it. That is the most important and the most crucial step in launching, is just doing it, okay? So, second most important thing that you're going to hear me say in this entire training is don't be perfect. Don't stress perfection. Don't worry about it. If you have a freak out moment where you're taking videos and you're taking pictures and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to puke. I don't want people to see me without makeup on. I don't want them to see me, screw up my words. Anything that you're freaking out about, stop, take a breather, hold it, breathe, and you can do this, okay? None of us are perfect. None of us started out perfect. My lighting when I started was horrible. My words, I screwed up constantly. I said things on live and on video that now I'm like, probably shouldn't have done that, but that's me, okay? So my kids popped into my live screwing that all up. Or so at that time, I thought it was screwing it up. Now, people enjoy seeing my kids come in and out. So, two most important things that you're going to hear me say tonight, okay? Don't worry about being perfect and just do it, okay? Like the Nike hashtag, just do it. I promise you, it's like ripping a Band-Aid off. It's like starting to work out. As soon as you do it, you're going to be like, I got this. Like, that was no big deal, okay? So, I think that when I first started, launching was something that I did. It wasn't really optional. It was just like, that's what you had to do. So the reason why you want to launch and the reason why this training is so important, especially if you have new girls, especially if you are a new girl, is to realize that we all at some point in time felt the same way. The most important thing to do is to share and not sell. Our team focuses on sharing and we're not selling, but that is how you want to immediately right out the gates, like right out the gates, you want people to see, whoa, this chick is different. She's not sitting here posting last selfies of everybody else and their brother. She's not, we're going to post a little bit of other people. But you don't want that salesy reputation attached to you right out the gate because if that is how you start your business off, that leaves people with that icky feeling that you know you felt before when you are approached by other direct sale companies. So first thing you want to tell yourself, if you have to second guess and if you have to go, is this salesy? Back up, backspace is your best friend, and reword it, okay? So if you even second guess yourself for 1 second, does this sound salesy? Put the kibosh on it and try again. So basically, I'm going to run you step by step of how we do a launch. If you haven't done a launch and you are statuses into your business, that's okay. But this will help you train your teams how to launch, and this will also give your girls a good basis to start launching off of. So I want to go ahead and just tell you guys that before I joined Younique, I hosted a party for my girlfriend. It was a month before I joined. The party sales were $247 for my party. Okay, that was with her posting graphics, her posting her content. Okay, so a month later, fast forward a month later, how did I not know that was going to happen? Like, I literally knew that was going to happen. So fast forward a month later, and I did my launch party and ended at $1,300. Okay, a month later. So if I would have done off the basis of what my party sales had been about, that was one of the reasons why I was scared to join. I said I had nobody in the brother wanted to buy this makeup. Nobody cared about it. You know, $247 was a decent party, but to me it wasn't enough to really push me to want to start selling. So that scared me about my network and about my market. But why I'm telling you this is because it is so important for you to realize that what my girlfriend was posting as content was her. What my friends and my family and anybody on my Facebook, even the girls I didn't know at the time, what they cared about was me. Somebody who they saw on their Facebook every single day. They wanted to see it on me. They wanted to see it cover my blemishes. They wanted to see my face. They wanted to see my kids. They wanted to see the products on me. So if you have done a party before and the sales were iffy, that's okay, because that means your network wasn't relating to the person posting. They're going to relate to you. So always keep that in mind, that people are here to relate to you, okay? So we will go into how to work a party and how to get your network to, you know, host parties for you and stuff like that, but that's going to be a later training. I'm really getting a roll on with these trainings, so I am going to do a party training this week. Okay, so first and foremost, I want you to all understand something. There are girls at all levels in this business and within our team. There are girls who have hit elite status on our team, and there are girls who are at white status on our team. But I want you to understand something, that as soon as you hit that join button, if you've already done it, that's okay. If you're relaunching, that's okay. I want you to understand something. Creating a group, a closed group, is your number one, first and foremost thing that you want to do, okay? There's a couple of reasons for this, but the most important thing is to build that network and build that trust, and not as soon as you join to flood your Facebook wall, okay? You guys know how we roll the wall. We do 4 to 6 posts a day, 2 of them doing with Younique. I truly believe that you should start doing that as soon as you hit that join button, okay? I didn't do that when I first started, and it's one of the things that I'm learning as we're going, and that I wish that we would have done. So as soon as you hit that join button, the first thing you want to do is start a group. You're going to add your sponsor to it. That's it. That's it. Make a group, create a name, closed group, add your sponsor. My word. Please stop doing that, because this is really an important training. Come on, get with it, people. All right, so maybe I'll just have to hold it there if it starts getting iffy again. I'm sorry, girls. So group closed, add your sponsor. First task, okay? Second task is to go in and share that welcome post on your main Facebook wall, saying you're so excited to get this started. You want people seeing you on 2 platforms. You want people seeing you on your main wall, and you want people seeing you in your VIP page, okay? Now, we're talking VIP page. today, and that is it, and that is all, because we are talking about launching. Launching is important in your VIP page, okay? A lot of people get confused when I say, let's do your launch. They think they need a main wall, a VIP wall, a launch wall, like a business page. Like, we don't need all these other platforms to get started too. Wall, VIP page. Your VIP page is going to be where you do all of your launching, okay? So what starts out as a launch flips over and turns into a VIP page. Does that make sense to you guys? So some of this might be repetition for you guys. You guys might already know this, but I feel like there's such a new group of girls joining that are very intimidated to launch. So these are kind of going back to the basics of what I did, what you did, and what everybody who already has launched has done. Again, duplication. Okay, so after you create your group, you're going to want, like I said, add your sponsor. The only person you're going to want to add for now is your sponsor. Create a banner, create something fun. I really recommend don't stay with like Younique graphics. Steer away from graphics. I will actually, can somebody comment on here apps that we use? Because when I get out of this live training, I am going to go and comment all the apps that we use, okay? Especially for like collages and stuff like that, so you guys have that all at your fingertips with this training. Okay, so you're going to create a banner, you're going to do anything fun. Don't stress about the name. This is another thing people get hung up on. Well, I don't have a name, I don't know what I'm going to call myself, I don't know anything. What you have to realize is, again, don't be perfect. Don't worry about perfection. Literally take that perfection little pin that you think that you have to wear and chuck it out the window. We are not perfect, okay? So I changed my group name maybe 5-6 times since I've joined. The last year it stuck because people got to know me as Fabulash with Lash. I couldn't change it after that. But before that, I constantly was switching. Like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? It's okay. It's okay. If you come up with a name right off the bat, high five, rock star status. Okay, so create your name. The first thing that you're going to want to do is I want you to take your phone, prop it up, no hands, like hands-free, okay? Prop it up, sit it in front of a window. I want you to sit it in front of a window, and I want you to video yourself for 30 seconds, okay? The first time you're going to do this video, you're going to hit the delete button after you do it. I want you to sit in front of that mirror, or in front of your phone, make funny faces, scream, pump it up, dance around, shake it around. Like, I don't care what you have to do, scream, talk, see the angle that you're working with, fix your hair, do whatever you have to do, 30 seconds. Okay, that's your first task. You are going to record that on your phone and you are going to watch it. And you're going to be okay with it because we're all having fun with this. Then you can go ahead and hit the delete button. Make sure you're still sitting in front of your window, prop your phone up, and I want you to create a 30-second welcome video. What you want to do in this welcome video, I'm going to give you a quick little spiel of exactly what mine looked like and exactly what I feel like it should look like, okay? So let me press you guys on one more time to make sure you guys don't fall. Okay. Okay, so we already did our funny 30-second video. You can delete it or you can post it to your main wall, and a lot of people like it. It's going to be an algorithm booster, that's for sure. But, so my introduction video, okay? Hey guys, so I just wanted to let you guys know that I added you guys to this group. I really appreciate any support in advance. I'm a little nervous to be doing a video. It kind of freaks me out. But I absolutely love this makeup, I love these products, and I can't help but share them with you. So I added you guys in here because I really think that we can all hang out together, have some fun, and learn some new tips and tricks. So the first thing I want you guys to know is I am not going to annoy you. I'm not going to spam your news feeds. I'm just going to be posting some things that I absolutely have fallen in love with. If anybody has any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out and ask, but otherwise I'm super excited to get ready for my launch party. Over the next 10 days, I will be posting a ton of different makeup looks, probably bare face selfies, so heads up on that. But other than that, let's just get started, and thank you guys so much for your support. And that's it. That maybe was more than 30 seconds because I jacked up my words. But the point is that you guys have to realize I stuttered on my words. I said, way too many times. There are people who do like trainings on not saying I'm not good at that. I say so way too many times, okay? That's just me, and people are going to relate to, and they're going to be able to tell that I'm nervous, okay? Even though I'm not posting that as a welcome video, I've already done mine. That made me nervous. It made me stutter. It's normal. It's going to happen, okay? So you guys have to realize that that 30 seconds is your window of telling people what this is about. One, you're not creating another group just to add people to, right? You're creating another group to share with them, to give them information. You want to tell them that right out the gate, okay? So, group, create that video. I want you to post that video in your VIP page, launch party, and then, and only then, add people to the page. Okay, so there's a couple reasons for this, and the reason why it is so important to do this step by step is because you want to have your sponsor in there as your support. Tell your sponsor, I'm nervous, I'm freaking out, I'm going to do this, but I'm freaking out, okay? But then you want to post the video because you don't want to add people to a closed group like that literally says, Ashley Nadler created Ashley's VIP Beauty Base. If I did that, people would have been like, unfollow, leave. What is this group this chick's adding me to? They would have, they would have no idea. So you want to make sure that you have content in there. You have a fun image, you know, your banner. You want this to be all about you, and you want them to see that the second they see so-and-so invited you to join whatever. Okay, so that is the number one most important thing to do. Okay, so after that, like I said, go ahead and add whoever you want to. Some people are very opposed to adding people to a group. I say add people to a group. When I first joined, I literally went through my entire Facebook page and I added every single female, unless they were a unique presenter on a different team, to my VIP page. A lot of them have left, and that's okay. It's going to hurt your feelings for a day or two, and then you're just going to, it's okay. It's just not their thing. So that's where we're going to use too. Okay, so the way that you're going to run your launch party is 10 days. Okay, so in Younique, you can have your party open for 10 days. I want you to open your party, and then I want you to not spam your wall with your link, okay? In the comment section, to browse or shop, here's your party link, okay? One thing that I found was really beneficial to me when I was launching was doing a countdown. After day 5 days left with a selfie, or 2 days left like a, you know what I mean? Like, sorry, that was like totally, so you do a countdown. Don't do it every day, but maybe every other day, and tell people, okay? That's going to build excitement. That's going to get them intrigued, and that's also going to want them to start supporting you in your business endeavor, as long as you are showcasing the products in the correct way. Again, share, not selling. So if you have your presenters, if you did not get your presenters kit yet, okay, here's another way. You guys still can launch. If you've been a customer before and you already have their products, you're going to be able to launch because you have a couple of things. I did my launch party entirely before I got my presenters kit because I already had bought a collection previously. If you don't have any makeup yet and you just launched, that's okay. I still say create the welcome video, create the group, get yourself in there, ask your sponsor if they have any pictures you can borrow. They can post videos in there for you if they have time or if they're willing to. Any of my girls, you guys already know, like, what's mine is yours. So normally I say don't post everybody else's pictures, but it's going to build excitement. You know, you telling people, I'm so excited about this, I can't help it. Look at my girl Tasha's pictures. Look at my girl Ashley's pictures. Look at Pam's pictures. Like, you know what I mean? So you can even tag the person so it doesn't, look like you just randomly added, somebody that you don't know's picture. Again, we always make everything relatable on this team. So the countdown, your links for 10 days. I just because this is a new presenters training, I just want to tell you girls that a link can be open for 10 days max. As soon as that 10th day hits and you can go into your back office, it'll say last day. And as soon as that 10th day hits at midnight or 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, that link shuts down. So pay attention to your countdown on there. That way you can kind of use it in your parties. So one thing, if you do giveaways, this is completely up to you guys. I know a lot of girls lately have a lot of the products already, and then they get the presenters kit, so they're getting double or triple of products that they already have. Giveaways are something that you are not allowed to do per compliance on your main wall. None whatsoever, like zero, nothing. You can't entice anybody with anything. In your closed group, you can offer giveaways and incentives if you want to. So something I see a lot of people do is, you know, all orders placed, if you add people to this group, you'll all be entered in to win a free Epic mascara or something like that. So you are allowed to do that in your closed group only. Okay? So again, if anybody has any questions, please ask them now, because when I'm wrapping up, I have 2 more things to hit on, then I can answer them at the end. So the other thing that we want to do, talking about main wall posting, especially when you just join, is enticing people to join your VIP page on your main wall. Not by giveaways, but just with an excited face, you know, like a I'm so excited, a picture of your kit, a picture of you standing by your mailbox waiting for your kit. That's a fun one. So there's lots of ways you can do to get people to join into your VIP page. You can say you're doing something fun over there. You know, the idea is, again, to have those 2 platforms, but to make them interchangeable, right? So you want people to realize they're going to see stuff on your main wall, but they also can go into your VIP page for a little bit more intimate kind of stuff. So after your launch is over, okay, so you're going to have your 10 days and you're going to be like, now what do I do? Like, now what? I've already launched. I've done all I can do. After that, you are going to continually post 1 to 2 times in your VIP page. And the reason for that is to keep up that interaction, to show people that you're still there, but a lot of your work after that will also transpire to your main wall. One other question that I've been getting asked a ton from new presenters is hosting parties. I know you guys see this in our new presenters training. I know you see it on Younique's site. I know you see us talk about hosting parties all the time. I want you, this is just my personal preference, and what I have really found to be beneficial is don't take on, you know, making a script, writing all these videos, filming yourself, pictures and videos and pictures and videos without doing your launch first. There's 2 reasons. The first reason is we want you to get as much free makeup and as much half-price items as you can to build your business, to start your business, okay? The second reason is you don't want to overwhelm yourself and burn yourself out right in the beginning. Your launch party is going to be a learning experience. You're going to be like, wow, that selfie was amazing. Wow, that video I need to tweak a little bit. So let that launch party be your trial error, or your trial run, I should say, not your trial error. So that is how I really recommend doing a launch, and that is why I keep telling girls, hold off on the parties. Bomb diggity, you guys know I love my parties. But I would really like, and I really think it's best to focus on your launch party before focusing on all these other parties. Unless you can handle it, like I say, go all in. But otherwise, I really think it's most beneficial to focus on your launch. So the last thing that I want to kind of talk about and just kind of hit on is relaunching. Okay, so if you're watching all this and you're like, man, I never did a launch party, or my launch party didn't work out too well, or I stopped working my business for the last 4 or 5 months, any of that, you're enabled to launch again, okay? You're enabled to make that 30-second welcome video and to tell people, life caught up to me. You know, my kids were sick, my husband was away, yada, yada, yada. I am a normal human being and life took control. I really would love to do a relaunch and show you guys all the new products that I've launched and, you know, be relatable to these people. Don't just all of a sudden disappear and then bounce back in, because that's going to confuse the heck out of them. If you're relaunching, relaunch once. We don't want to relaunch like 12 times, right? We all know consistency is really, really important. But if it happens to be where you're like, man, I really need to relaunch, everything that she's saying is stuff that I really want to do that I didn't get to do when I started, by all means, go ahead, you know, be relatable in that welcome video and tell them why you're doing this all again. So again, your launch party is going to be 10 days. I really recommend posting 3 to 4 times a day during those 10 days. One day can be epic, one day can be 3D, one day can be shine wipes. I really want you guys to focus on mascara. I feel like epic is where it is at. Epic and the matte liquid lipstick. So, you know, your favorite products, showcase those. Stuff that you use every day, the concealer, cover up a tattoo. One of our new girls did a heart on her face with Sharpie and covered it with a concealer. Hello, if I saw anybody do that before I started buying Younique, sign a sister up, because I would have bought it. So just get creative and stuff like that too. So I will do, after the live, I will go on, I will comment the videos that we use. Girls who are intimidated by doing any kind of video, I really recommend you to film yourself and do not speak during a video. I really recommend you to just video yourself doing your thing and then go back into Viva Video app and speed yourself up, because we all know we can't apply like our whole face in 2 minutes. Speed yourself up, and you can add a little bit of music to it, or you can do a voiceover and add your voiceover to it. Those are ways that you can create a video without being super intimidated. Your welcome video is the only exception to that. Your welcome video is going to be very genuine if you just speak and you come from the heart. Okay, girls? So this week we're also going to be doing some trainings on lighting, selfie schooling, and parties, like parties outside of our launch party. All right, girls, so I love you guys so much. If anybody has any questions or comes across any questions from now until whenever, like I said, just comment below and I'll answer them as we go along. And also, please tag your teams in this training so they can see all of this too. All right, girls, see you later.